Welcome to Lost Secret. Today, we are going to explore some of the most mysterious and valuable lost treasures in human history. Have you ever wondered if billions of dollars worth of treasure could simply disappear without a trace? Throughout history, priceless artifacts, legendary jewels, and unimaginable fortunes have vanished. Some were stolen during wars, others disappeared under mysterious circumstances, and a few may still be hidden somewhere on Earth, waiting to be discovered. Today, we're counting down the 5 most expensive lost treasures in history. And trust me, the number one treasure is so valuable that finding it today could completely change history. Let's begin. Number 5. The Florentine Diamond. Our countdown begins with one of the world's most famous missing diamonds. The Florentine Diamond. This extraordinary yellow diamond weighed around 137 carats and was unlike any other gemstone ever discovered. For centuries, it belonged to some of Europe's most powerful royal families, including the famous Habsburg dynasty. But after the collapse of the Austro-Hungarian Empire following World War I, the diamond suddenly disappeared. According to historians, it was likely stolen while the imperial family fled into exile. Some believe it was secretly cut into smaller diamonds to hide its identity and sold on the black market. Others think it still exists somewhere in a private collection, locked away from the public for over a century. If the Florentine diamond were found today, experts believe it could easily be worth more than $200 million, making it one of the most valuable missing jewels on Earth. Yet despite more than 100 years of searching, no one knows where it is. Top 4. The Crown Jewels of Ireland. The Crown Jewels of Ireland. Despite the name, these weren't actually crowns. They were an extraordinary collection of priceless ceremonial jewels used by the Order of St. Patrick, one of the highest orders of chivalry in Ireland. The collection included diamonds, rare gemstones, and beautifully crafted gold decorations. At the beginning of the 20th century, their value was already enormous. Today, experts estimate they would be worth well over $250 million. In July 1907, the jewels were locked inside a heavily guarded safe at Dublin Castle. Everything seemed perfectly secure, until one morning, officials opened the safe and discovered something unbelievable. The jewels had completely vanished. There were no signs of forced entry, no broken locks, no clear suspects. The investigation became one of the greatest unsolved mysteries in British and Irish history. Over a century later, countless theories have emerged. Some believe they were stolen by an insider. Others think they were secretly sold overseas or hidden forever to protect powerful people involved in the theft. To this day, no one has ever recovered the Crown Jewels of Ireland. Top 3. The Amber Room. The legendary Amber Room. Often called the 8th wonder of the world, the Amber Room was one of the most breathtaking creations ever built. Its walls were covered with over 6 tons of glowing amber, decorated with gold leaf, mirrors, and precious gemstones. Originally created in Prussia, it was later gifted to the Russian Tsar and installed inside the magnificent Catherine Palace. Visitors described it as a room that seemed to glow with golden light. Then came World War II. In 1941, Nazi forces invaded the Soviet Union and dismantled the Amber Room piece by piece. It was transported to Königsberg, where it was displayed for a short time. But as the war came to an end, it disappeared. Some historians believe it was destroyed during bombing raids. Others insist it survived and remains hidden inside a secret bunker, an abandoned mine, or even beneath the sea. Despite decades of international searches, no one has ever found the original Amber Room. If it still exists today, experts estimate its value could exceed $500 million. A treasure so valuable that many people still spend their lives searching for it. Top 2. The Menorah of the Second Temple. The Menorah of the Second Temple. For thousands of years, this golden 7-branched lamp has been one of the most famous religious artifacts in history. According to historical records, it stood inside the Second Temple in Jerusalem and was made from pure gold. In 70 AD, the Roman Empire conquered Jerusalem and destroyed the temple. The menorah was taken to Rome as a symbol of victory, and its image was carved into the famous Arch of Titus, where it can still be seen today. But after that, the trail goes cold. Some historians believe it was looted during the fall of Rome. Others think it was hidden by the Vatican, sunk at sea, or buried beneath ancient ruins. No theory has ever been proven. If the original menorah were discovered today, experts believe its historical and cultural value would make it virtually priceless, with estimates reaching well over $1 billion. Nearly 2,000 years have passed, yet its final resting place remains one of history's greatest mysteries. And finally, Top 1. The Lost Dutchman Gold Mine. The #1 most expensive lost treasure in history. The Lost Dutchman Gold Mine. Unlike the other treasures on this list, this isn't a single object. It's believed to be an entire gold mine, hidden somewhere deep within the Superstition Mountains of Arizona. The legend began in the 1800s when a German immigrant known as Jacob Waltz supposedly discovered an incredibly rich gold mine. Before he died, he revealed only a few vague clues about its location. Since then, thousands of treasure hunters have searched for the mine. Many returned empty-handed. Some disappeared without a trace. Others even lost their lives while trying to solve the mystery. Over the decades, countless maps, stories, and eyewitness accounts have only made the legend even more mysterious. Some experts believe the mine never existed. Others are convinced it is still out there, waiting to be found. If the legendary mine is real, its gold could be worth billions of dollars, making it one of the most valuable lost treasures ever imagined. More than 150 years later, no one has been able to prove where it is. And perhaps that mystery is exactly what keeps the legend alive. After centuries of searching, these treasures remain some of the greatest mysteries in human history. Some may have been destroyed forever. Some may be hidden in forgotten places. And some might still be waiting to be discovered. But one thing is certain: the world is full of lost stories, forgotten secrets, and mysteries that have survived for hundreds of years. So, which one of these lost treasures do you think will be found first? And do you believe that some of these treasures are still hidden somewhere today? Share your theory in the comments below. If you enjoyed this journey through history's greatest mysteries, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more incredible stories from the past. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next mystery.